Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paul Barger and I'm the BreadTrucker. And today I'm going to be opening this bike rack, which is a trailer hitch mount bike rack. It can carry 2 bikes, and I need something for this aerial rider e-bike because I can't be having it inside of my living space and traveling around. It's a real pain to load up inside through the door into the house and back out again. So I got this carrier in the mail a couple days ago, and I'm going to be putting it together, putting it on the back of the truck. I imagine it won't take very long, maybe half an hour. But I'm gonna do a little video about the process, the setup, and how it works on today's episode. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this down. We're gonna open the box and take all the contents out and see what it comes with. Okay, everything's flat packed. It is quite a heavy box, so it's got some serious steel inside. Little instruction manual here. Won't be needing that. Just kidding. Oh boy. Camera angles might be a little weird because I'm trying to sit in the shadow of the bread truck in order to do this video because it's extremely hot outside. So this is what goes into the hitch receiver. 3 long bars, a bag with nothing in it, random parts. Here's another box inside the box. Okay, we're done with that box. Let's open this one and see what we got here. All right, so this is a tilting trailer hitch. This is the part that makes it tilt up. So when you don't have bikes on the trailer hitch, you can flip it up out of the way and store the hitch, the bike carrier, a little bit more low profile. Okay, these are the hoops for the tires to go in. You should have 4 of them. 2, 3. Everything's got a nice black powder coating on it. And that is the last thing. These are the bars that go on the top to hold the bike down, I believe. Oh, we got this box here, so let's open this one up too. I imagine this is nuts and bolts. We got a bunch of knobs for tightening and pins. Put it together. We got a U bolt. Ooh, it comes with a bike lock with keys, like a trailer hitch lock. Nuts and bolts, and a strap, like a cinch down strap, which I probably won't use because I hate this style. I'd much rather use a ratchet strap. They're a little bit more secure. These things tend to bounce loose if you're going over bouncy, rough terrain. I am going to read the instructions and go ahead and do things as they say. I have done several of these unboxing videos in assembly, and I don't know how to make it interesting. This process is extremely boring. I'm just assembling this item right now. I'm putting it all together. It was very straightforward. All you have to do is follow the instructions and you won't have any issues. There's a few little things that I did miss, and you'll see later in this video. One thing I did was the tire hoops that you put on the bars. I mounted them upside down originally, so just keep that in mind if you're following along putting this bike rack together. I just sped up the footage and you can see how well it comes together. I used a few little tools. An adjustable wrench was the main thing that I had to get, and it was very easy. It has hand tightened screws and nuts, little crank knobs, and most of it can be done without tools. The only thing you'll probably need is an adjustable wrench. That's about it for the assembly of this bike rack. All right, so as you can see, we are now at the back of the bread truck here. I have some of the other things that we're gonna need to put this together, including the lock. So I'm just gonna remove my trailer hitch receiver and set it aside. All right, so here we go. We just pick this up and you slide it into the hole. I can feel the rain coming right now. There's drops starting to fall, so I'm just gonna see if I can put the bike on here real quick and see how it fits. Okay. There we go, that fits pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock that one in. My top holder here, I'm going to loosen this up and slide it down to fit. There we go. It's all on. It's pretty much done. I have to do some tweaking. I gotta drill that hole out that's on the trailer hitch just a little bit to be able to get that lock to go in there. But aside from that, I think that's more of an error on my homemade hitch that I have on the bread truck, but that's it. It's pretty solid, pretty secure. There are other things that will tighten this up if I need to, so there's some other fittings and things that I could put on here. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. One thing I might do, since I'm only carrying one bike, is that I can also mount the tire carrier, the tire tray here, this tire bar. I can flip everything to this side so that I get it much closer to the truck. So I think I'll definitely do that so that it'll be a little bit more of a slimmer fit. So, and one thing that's cool about this is once the bike is gone, I could take this top bar right here and I could fold it down, and then I could pull that pin out right there and I could tilt the whole thing up so that it's a little bit more slim just when I'm traveling with no bike. So that's a nice thing. But this rain is coming, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up real quick. All right, the rainstorm is over and I'm back to it. I just took the drill here with the largest bit I had and reamed out the hole a little bit on the place where the lock is gonna go in. So it does fit now, and I'm gonna put it all together, get this thing completely configured right, because I'm going to change the position of these. I'm going to move them to the inside to make this a little bit more low profile, and then I'll get my bike on there and see how everything fits. Should be easy peasy from here on out. Now we got it. Now we can go through. There we go. Okay, we got that. I was one of those kids that wouldn't read through all the whole instructions before doing the task, so I didn't read through the instructions and I installed these upside down. So when you install these, you want to have them ramp up so that your bike fits in there, your tire fits in there the deepest possible. So I've flipped them all around. I'm working on getting the straps sorted out, just figuring out exactly how this thing works. I'm going to be putting these Velcro straps on, and then I'm going to try the big cinch wrap strap that it has, and I'm getting close to having it all dialed in. While I have it empty and I have the bar folded up, I'm going to show you one special feature of this, is that you can pop this out right here. You take this pin out, and then you can tilt this up, pop the pin back in, and now it made it a little bit more compact. So when you're traveling down the road and you don't have a bike, you can kind of carry this and be a little bit more low profile. It's not much. It's about, you know, 12 inches or so less. There is another feature I forgot to show you guys. I won't need this feature for this vehicle, but say you have a hatchback or something like that, a trunk that you need to get to when you have your bike loaded up, you can pull this pin. I showed you that it goes down the one way. Let me do this from the back. And this feature might actually require 2 people in real world situation to do. I don't know. You can take that. So I just pulled this pin out from here, and if you want, you can lean the whole bike rack down like that. Oh, and it holds itself. So you can lean the whole bike rack down and get a little bit better access to your trunk or what have you in the back of your car. And yeah, that's one way you can use this bike rack as well. So I'm going to go ahead and tip it back up, replace the pin. Okay, I got to make sure it's lined up. Drop it in there. And there we go. We're all back together. There you have it for the bike carrier. Now, if you want a carrier just like this one, look in the description of this video below and you can find the link to this product. There may even be a promo code down there for a discount, and you know, let them know the BreadTrucker sent you. I'll be doing an update on this product in a little bit, just to give you a long-term review of how I think it works. It claims to be a no rattle, no bounce around thing, but I can see that it's a little bouncy. The main thing that's loose is this fold away point right here. If this was a little bit tighter, I don't think it would bounce around as much, but I don't know. These things always kind of scare me. Have a bike just dangling off the back of your truck, but I guess it works. People use them all the time. So there you go. Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Fun Day. We are taking the e-bikes out for a ride. We're going to be a crazy renegade e-bike gang, and we're going to take them up to the town called Tucson. Tucson is just south of the south entrance of the Grand Canyon, and we're going to take this e-bike on like a 20-mile ride. We have several people going. We're going to be a whole bunch of e-bikes having a nice Sunday Fun Day. Right around Tucson, kind of near the Grand Canyon. We're not going to go in the Grand Canyon National Park because we don't have passes. We're not going to pay to go in there, but we're going to be doing all these trails kind of like around that area. Then when we're done, we're going to be going up and getting some lunch in Tucson and, you know, putting all those calories back on that we just burned off. Not that we're going to burn any off on an e-bike anyway, but yeah, we're taking the Aerial Rider X-Class 52 volt and the new bike carrier that is carrying it on the back of the Honda. So testing out the new bike carrier and doing a nice long ride on the e-bike today.
Saw the word. Actually, Paul spotted the word buffet on that first one. Check it out, but it's
Oh, look at that trail. That's beautiful. droopy.
You got some drippy sack spot on there. Nothing that way. Yes, there's like 2 out. Oh, that way. Oh, yeah. No, that way. Oh, that way. Yeah.
2 out this way?
Yeah. Make sure you're looking. There's one sitting on this side, and then the first one's gonna be eating on this side.
Oh,
it's huge.
Is it? Are they female?
Both.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I think one's right.
And the one on this side.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go see if we can.
Alright, so we go another mile?
Yeah, sure. Let's do another one.
Are you going?
I'd like to, but I'll stick with everybody. If you want to ride up there with me, I'll go up there and we can catch back up.
Yeah, y'all ride
But-
faster anyways. If y'all, we can start heading back. Y'all can go. I can start heading back. Yeah,
Okay,
I can
I'll
start
go.
heading back slowly.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more.
At Wendy's?
Huh?
Where are we eating so I can tell Ed and Sue?
Oh, are they
Yeah.
gonna meet us?
They may, that's why I just need to know.
Well, why don't you tell them Wendy's?
Wendy's in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure. I feel like such a rebel. And you're a rule follower too. You must really feel like a wild man.
I'm a rebellious kid.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you don't stick to the rules that much. Yeah.
I'm not sticking.
It's nice that people who try to make other people follow rules, those leave me alone. You follow your own rules. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll play stupid. I'll be like, I didn't realize I was in the park. I'm just riding from Tucson.
Right.
That's my story.
Yeah. Because neither of us have a pass.
Yeah.
Or a helmet.
Or a helmet.
That being said, if I see
A ranger
law
or something.
enforcement, I'm riding.
Yeah, I'll turn around.
I used to skip class all the time, and with my friends, we'd be doing it in a big group, and I'd be the only one that didn't get caught, because I would hide under the fucking car, and I would belly crawl it back to school. Never got caught one time.
Oh, these people are on foot,
Yeah.
so we're getting close. If there's people
There
walking
was
around,
right there.
there must be an elk over there. There is right there. Yep. See, straight to the right, hard right. It's like behind that tree now. I could see it here. Looks like another female.
Yeah, the exciting ones are the ones that are giant.
Oh yeah,
Those are here too.
no doubt.
There must be like 1,000 elk.
Dude, there's got to be probably more than that.
Yeah.
Thousands.
I mean, just like right around here. One time I saw a group of like 50 of them all. They were like half in a parking lot, so no one could, you know, pull their car out.
Oh yeah.
They didn't care. They were just looking around.
The ones that are in Mammoth, in Yellowstone,
Yeah.
those ones don't give a shit. They're always in the town of Mammoth, which is in the park, but people walk like right up to them almost. Rangers are always following them around like, you probably don't want to do that. These are wild animals.
People do that to the fucking buffalo.
I know. People are,
bigger than my Honda.
they're so stupid.
Like if I came screaming at you with my Honda, would you get out of the way? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Horns.
Have you ever seen that video clip of a rhinoceros like flipping a car around?
Yeah.
Dude, it's moving around like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And it's not even moving that much. It's just like moving its head. Oh shit! Almost lost my glasses. It's like moving its head a little bit like that, and it's like flipping this fucking car. It's crazy.
And the hippo's even scarier.
Yo, yeah. We did go up to the Grand Canyon. You can't really see there's no signs or anything, so when you enter the park you don't know it. So we're actually in the park right now. I was gonna go all the way up to the rim of the Grand Canyon, but I just didn't really feel like I should do all that. So I'm just going to we turned around, we got almost all the way to the rim within a mile, and we turned around and now we're heading back. We're gonna go have some lunch. But it's beautiful up here. It's an amazing ride, very nice, maintained path here with pavement and everything. Super pretty. We'll probably come up here a lot more in the future and just keep making little weekend trips every time we want to come up here and have a little fun and go for a little ride. So I'm in sport bike mode now. I'm on the pegs. So right at this point, I'm at 156 miles that I've ridden on this bike, and I just love it. I have no complaints about the bike, except for one thing, is that it's not the best for getting exercise. If you want to pedal a bike, this isn't quite the bike for you. This thing is more like a motorcycle. It's like a little electric motorcycle. There's no... The bummer about it is that on the lowest pedal assist, you're still cooking. You're still going way too fast. You know, if you're just trying to take like a nice little ride to get some exercise, not go too fast, you can't really do it on this bike. So, I don't know. Everything else about it is absolutely awesome. Its build quality, speed, battery life, comfort, everything about it is just awesome. It really is a fantastic bike. I really love it. And its looks, its appearance is great. The way it looks is amazing. All right, so what do I have to say about this bike carrier for the hitch of the BreadTruck, or whatever car you're gonna put it on? It worked great. It's a pretty simple thing. There's not much to say about it, but it worked great. We went down a lot of bumpy terrain. The bike didn't fall off. It was nice and secure. I felt pretty good about having my bike on there. On the way back, it just started pouring down rain. So the bike got a little bit covered in rain, got a little bit muddy, but the bike carrier did great. My overall review of the bike carrier is that it's awesome. I mean, there's not much more you could want out of a hitch mount carrier for a bike or two bikes for your car. I highly recommend it. I did get this product for free for doing this review video, so just keep that in mind when you're considering buying one.
We did it! We made it! We was hauling ass.
I figured out the whole time down here, I was like, I'm just waiting for you, especially you. I was like, he's gonna fucking come up silent because he's doing 30 dollars.
We were almost doing 30 at one point.
Oh, I definitely hit 30 a few
Well, he
times.
was.
I
was
definitely
going
did.
Like 27.
Did you see the baby at the family of alcohol?
Yeah.
They were a little further in.